Early. You made a new friend today. That's great. A real life friend? I'm feeling pretty good about the runs, even though they haven't really gotten anywhere. I think, I don't know, maybe if I fall at that point, I should just like stop and practice it a few times. It's really not that hard of a trick though. I shouldn't be having too much trouble with it. Come here, cat. Xenocide. I don't know if I got that far. I read Ender's Shadow and then Shadow of the Hegemon, but I don't know if I got any further than that. But I thought Xenocide was part of that same series, but I guess I don't really remember. It's been a while. I feel like I read so many books, sometimes I like don't remember what they all are. And I'll be like, oh yeah, I read that book. Obviously they didn't make like a huge impact on me. Because I don't remember what they are. And of course I don't read as much now as I did when I was younger. Yeah, wolf phones, like, we don't necessarily know what causes it to crash, but like I have my theories, which are not based on much because I don't really know anything about game programming. Like, we were talking about it in the Skype group, and like, okay, so that's possible even from third step. It's good to know. Hey, it that betrays. What we really need is like somebody who like knows how to task, who like wouldn't mind taking this game apart, or like I don't even know what it's called, but like when you can look into the code of the game and see what's actually happening when it crashes, so maybe using that to crash more portions of the game, because that would be super nice. Happy Irish Day to you as well. I'm actually part Irish, so I feel like I should have celebrated it more than I did, which was pretty much, I'm wearing a shirt that's green now, so not very much. James Dashner. Ooh, that sounds good. The 13th Reality. Well, I also liked Ready Player One. A friend recommended that to me, and I actually listened to the audiobook, and it was pretty good. I really liked it. That was more like sci-fi, you know, post-apocalyptic style. I just thought of like another book when you brought that up, but now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, okay. That might lose me some time. That might lose me some time. Oh, yeah, I remember what it was. Jim Butcher? He writes the Dresden Files, but he also wrote like a fantasy series called the Codex Alera. That was really, really interesting, because it was like, one person described it as Pokemon meets Roman legionnaires, which is really interesting. I mean, it's got like a good mix of magic and battles and all sorts of stuff, politics. I don't know, it took me a little bit to get into it, but once I did, it was really worth it. Gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, if I do that right, I should always have 3 life at the end. Well, at least we're consistent. Zeros all around. I'm sure that'd be good, Lunar Shards. I haven't read any Shakespeare probably since school, even though I have one that I've been meaning to read. That was lucky because I like ducked. Because the thing about the branches is that they won't hit you as long as you do like a little back and forth on the controller. So as fast as you can do it, you'll still be fine. As long as you hit back and forth very, very quickly. So you just try to do it as quickly as possible. But for me, like if my hand is just in the wrong spot on the D-pad, then I end up ducking, and that's the worst. Because like sometimes you take damage because you'll like duck instead of dodging the branch. But even when you don't take damage, you still lose time. So you don't want to duck. So that's why I'm always yelling at Mickey. No ducking, Mickey! You stop it! You stop the ducking. Oops, I almost forgot to skip that little cutscene. I always forget about the double loading zone. Got a double load on the shortest level in the game. Alright, we're in a good spot. We just need to have a very clean mansion. I was lucky I made it. Like if you tilt it just slightly like I did there, it's perfect, but then I get nervous. Got the skip. I think that saves quite a bit of time. Alright, we're back to the scary part, everybody. We can get this. This is not a problem. There we go. Thanks for the follow, Danny Dubs. I appreciate it. You do need to play this game again. That betrays. It's actually a super fun game. It's a super fun speedrun. It's just like the hitboxes are very strange. I think Risu tried to like just take damage and like go through this guy, and like something weird happened. I should try it. I wasn't watching at the time because I was doing something else, but I think he said like the boat sank or something. Alright, we got the early rope. Very nice. That was really late. I'm gonna like not get to push this table at all. That's okay. We'll just take damage and go. I will still only take 2 damage, like it won't be any extra cycles. I might not get this rope. Yeah, I missed it. okay. Overall, a really clean mansion so far. I still have 2 life. I hardly ever have 2 life at the end of this. 2 heart, or 2 health, that is. It's nice to have a little buffer going into this level. This is where I get glad that my mic isn't that loud. Can't hear my singing so much. Take an extra big jump there, because that hitbox is crazy. Alright, we just have to make sure we don't drown. Alright, we did not. We didn't take damage there. Nice! Someone best went down! Yeah, I got 3 blue splits in a row. It's pretty crazy. It's funny, he didn't say uh-oh the last time because I was bouncing. You can't say that many things at once. Thing is, like, I could have a great run, and then it could all be over at Chandeliers. Chandeliers! If I have another run die in Chandeliers, I'm practicing Chandeliers. What do I mean by a buffer? I mean like extra health. So that if I do take unintentional damage, like I won't die. Because if I die, the run's over. See, there's unintentional damage right there. Because I missed my shot. But I had extra health, so it doesn't really matter. Because I've got full health again. Oh, that's okay. I don't know that that's a term that people just necessarily use in speedrunning. But feel free to ask if you have any questions, because there are some speedrunning terms that are kind of unclear. Oh my gosh, these guys do not want to die. That's alright. I'll get this health. Alright, took damage there, unfortunately. That's alright. There's like 1 extra health. Alright, these chandeliers are going to go great. They're going to go wonderful. They're going to be perfect. Perfect chandeliers, no problem. Alright, great. Alright. Full health. Good place to be. Alright, kitchen's next. Don't forget about kitchen. It's funny, kitchen is Risu's least favorite level. It's the level I always forget about. So thank you so much, Lunar Shards. I appreciate you saying that. Shards doesn't tell anybody about the stream because he wants it to remain hidden. Hidden gem. I should play Mickey's Epic Adventure. If I ever get a Wii, I probably will. Alright, I'm not going to go for early duck because I'm terrible at it. Alright, that was probably too late, but that's alright. We'll be okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that was all intentional damage. To get an earlier cycle. Alright, took damage there. But now we're okay. Alright. Now we get to see how much time this actually saves. It saves a lot of time. It saves a lot of time, Risu. It saves a lot of time. Alright. Speedrun's not over yet, though. Because I still have to do barrels with only 1 extra life. So I think I'm going to try to dodge every barrel. And then if I mess one up. Because the last one's the best one to skip anyway. So we just have to get through these barrels without taking any damage. I'm kind of nervous, guys. I'm kind of nervous. Playing it safe on the barrels. I'm gonna take damage on those though, because that's the last ones. Can't play it too safe. We are almost at sub 21, but that was all Risu. That was Risu's strat. That was close. Alright, we're pretty much home free. Hey Craig dude, you came at just the right time. I just have to pay attention here now. This fight should be easy peasy, but I can mess it up if I'm not paying attention, so we're going to pay very close to it. 1. This is the easy part of Pete. 4. Okay, so this will be the last one after this. The last one of this first part. Alright, 5. We just have to make sure we don't miss any switches. We're gonna hit all the switches perfectly. it's okay if we get hit. We just can't not miss any switches. Like I said, okay if we get hit. Alright, this is gonna be the last one. Whew. That's it! That's new world record.